So I've been on this search for the right camera. Unfortunately, I had to return my little action camera. It was great, but I don't know. It just wasn't. It wasn't able to function in heat, in a couple other things like storage, and it was running out of battery too quick. And so I was just like, you know what? I can't really use it in the way that I want, so I have to return it right now, sadly. But I've been like on this search because I don't want to spend more than $500 on a camera. Okay, I might get the same version, but just with more storage, and we'll see. But as I look online, I see just a bunch of people that are sponsored, and they swear that this is the best camera ever, and oh my god, look at this, and like this is perfect for beginners, and this and that. And I'm just like, I'm immediately turned off by that, because I'm just like, just tell me and be honest, you know what I mean? Like, I want to know real facts, pros and cons, and be real, and I think that people would appreciate that more than people that are sponsored and saying, oh, this is a sponsored video, but I'm gonna give you the truth. And it's like, are you really gonna give us the truth? Because to be honest, like, that's what I've seen from all these people. And don't get me wrong, there's people that like praise this camera that I had that aren't sponsored. But I want somebody that gives me the truth. You know what I mean? Like, gives me unfiltered, raw, good information. Whether it's good or bad, whether they're sponsored or not. You know what I mean? And I found that a lot of people are sponsored. A lot of people just tell you what you kind of want to hear, but at the same time, it's like that's not what you're looking for. People just want honesty. I think that that's where we're at in our age. It's like there's so much fake information out there. There's so much buttered up and sugar-coated information out there, and sugar-coated lives out there, that it's just like I'm just so tired. I look at Instagram, I look at YouTube, I look at Facebook, and it's all like the same, and I just want to know, like, I just genuinely want to know what is good and what is bad. You don't have to tell me like, oh my god, this is so great, I can it's magnetic, I can clip this on here and there, and that's great. But I want to know the bad stuff so that I know if I should get this product or not. I want to know about the battery life. I want to know about the overheating. I want to know that, this function can't work on it because it overheats and it dies or it stops working, That's the stuff I want to know. Don't tell me it can shoot in 4K, 30 frames per second. Oh my god, in this form factor, but not tell me the fact that I can't really do that because the camera will overheat and turn off. Yes, there's a firmware update, yes, there's this and that, but I want to know the reality of what it's like to use this camera, because I don't have money to spend. I have money to spend, but I don't want to spend money buying all this gear. I'd rather just use my camera, or my phone as a camera, and it's been good actually. But I just wanted an extra camera that I could, or an actual dedicated camera that I could use to do my POV videos, to do, just a couple other things like vlogging and stuff like that. I don't want to be told a bunch of information that is partially true, but at the same time you're leaving out very important details because you're sponsored, or you want to be sponsored, or you whatever, I don't know. But yeah, it's just time that we are honest and we give more thorough reviews of cameras. Okay, so the one I just returned is the DJI Osmo Nano, It's a very good camera, don't get me wrong, I loved it. The only thing is, major issues with it that kind of were the deal breaker for me. I might, like I said, get the same version, or the same camera, but just a bigger storage, internal storage. Because I did notice that. Oh, also too, it doesn't load onto the little external SD card. You have to load it yourself, and that takes a long time. That was another thing. So we'll see. I might get something nice or some just cheap action camera, and we'll see. So